All right. So is it okay, my slide? Okay, so a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just go through runly. I am Lilian Shiau from Universiti Malaysia Sabah, which under Faculty of Social Science and Humanities. Today we'll be talking about the concern issue about locating visual arts instruction in Malaysia higher education's Covid-19 epoch. So what we can see here, pandemic of COVID-19 had altered the educational environment in Malaysia. I thought it's not in Malaysia, but also in globally. So we have a huge impact by the COVID-19 in our education system. So which is also impact our teaching and learning model in visual art disciplines. So this is why we are looking at the perspective in the art base. So changing online or e-learning as the learning platform for art design course is the current issue, because usually art and design is visual studio based, so it is more to physical training and a lots of practical skills. But how, when we are changing to online, what are the impact and the current issue that we are facing by our students? So early exploration is needed for the visual arts educations, especially in Sabah, Malaysia. Okay, so what are the challenges? The first one is suitability of the full applications art and design course in online learning. As we know, art and design is more to face-to-face mode. But however, when we are totally to online learning, that is it fully can be adapted by our students, and is it all suitable for all art design course? For example, like fine arts, painting, sculptures, and then animations. I think it's digital is much easier for this our student, but however, which is more to our fine arts, that we really need to have a lots of practicals that face to face with lecturer. So this is another challenge that we have facing by our students. And then second is quality of teaching and learning art course. So is it the quality is still can be maintained and then sustain during this COVID issues nowadays? And then educator stimulus and support. How our lecturer can be stimulus and support during in COVID-19 to our art students. And then the challenge is number 4 is infrastructures, facility and source to support online learning. Does our facility is enough to support our students in learning through or via e-learning platform? And then how our students prepare and accepted with transitions immediately from face-to-face mode to online learning mode, that they can be accept and then prepare during these pandemic sessions. And then in the methodology is using quantitative approach. So questionnaire have been developed via Google Form using 5-point Likert scale, is strongly agree and until strongly disagree. So which is a 5-point Likert scales. So 195 undergrad students under visual art program. So in Faculty of Social Science and Humanities, Universiti Malaysia Sabah. And then we are using descriptive analysis, independent tests, and one way. So based on our data analysis, so we have 70.8% is female, 29.2 is male based on the gender. In terms of area, so 98.4 is from urban, 61.6 is from rural area. And then what we are looking for, the first research objective in our hypothesis is how is student accepted towards arts and design online learning. So based on the first domain is self-efficacy, and then is the mean overall is 3.568. The majority of the respondents are high self-efficacy in the online learning, which show that they are really high confident about online art learning. How about perceived of usefulness? 3.106. Overall mean, majority student indicates online learning is positively perceived usefulness for art course. So they have positively perceived of the usefulness of the online learning platform in learning art. And then how about perceived ease of use? 3.059 overall means show that they are more flexible, convenient for art study. And then how about facilitating conditions? Okay, so 3.343 which is high mean overall for it. Well, timely assistant and technician helps. So student can get any assistant and then technician help during the using a platform. So they know how to get a guide and a help during the pandemic classes. And then how about the experience is 3.044 overall mean. Majority students are enjoy, relax and satisfied with online learning arts. And then online learning intentions 2.984 positively agree with the future online art classes, multi-approach on online learning. However, it's not achieved in 3.0 overall, it's just 2.984. It's just a slightly positively agree in the future using online platform in teaching learning arts. And then maybe you can be a hybrid as recommendations for multi-approach in online learning. And then last but not the least is lecturer support is 3.672, high quality guides from lecturer, approachable and motivated learner that show that our lecturer is positively giving a hand for helping the student in learning arts during this pandemic via platform or social media apps. So, and then how about demographic factor influence student acceptance on e-learning in arts? As we can see, overall is significant. Then we have self-efficacy is 0.1, which is p-value is below than 0.5, which there are significant effect of area on study efficacy. Analysis results show that urban area students have more high degree confidence compared to rural area students. And then facilitating conditions, females have higher proficiency in self-regulated learning for seeking help compared to male. We can see that female is more sociable and then they are not shy to asking for help compared to male is prefer to explore by its own to getting sources and informations. So we can see that facilitating conditions is different between this gender. How about self-efficacy by compare by gender? We can see that females have high self-efficacy in computer skill compared to male students. So this is the result that we're getting based on the student who study in Universiti Malaysia Sabah in art and design courses. And then we can conclude that from the result, you can see that visual art students can accept well on distant educations during this pandemic era. Female students have higher ability and accepted for online learning. Female have higher self-motivated, cultivating a level of self-efficacy to succeed in academic. And last but not the least, overall, as the result, in terms of facilitating conditions, females are more likely to have high sociality, yet males are more reliant to their own effort when considering the use of technology. Based on the results, so we recommend art educator must take creative initiative to overcome the limitations of visual teaching, use of ICT, and willingness to try new e-platform in educations. We hope our arts educator to explore more and be more creative in teaching and learning arts by this pandemic era. And then we need support from our institute, such as improving online learning platform, expanding the provisions of internet access, and provisions of information source, such as a database, which is from all the journals, articles, and any kinds of information. They can be online library resource, which is helping our student can be easily to get any of information and data via online. So, and then in conclude that training and orientation programs needed on e-learning should be offered, including lesson on online teaching and learning strategy and exiting platform. We hope that our institute or any stakeholder we can help to giving a training and orientation program, not for our lecturers, but also the student, how to learning using a platform, how to operate a platform, how to use social apps to enhance their teaching strategy and learning strategy by this pandemic era. we hope that based on this result that we get, we hope we can build up a more suitable platform to our student in future art learning. So that's all from me. Thank you so much.